Hi guys, this video is a little bit special. It's discussing cutting and why people do it. So many times people make fun or don't understand why people actually hurt themselves that way. I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form that cutting is a good answer to your problems. But I want to explain to you why people do it, how they make sense of it in their head. I don't see how cutting yourself would make you feel better. It's only hurting yourself more. They're probably just doing it to get attention. How does cutting yourself help? She is so desperate for attention that she is cutting herself. What a loser. So your life is so painful that you give yourself more pain to make it better? You're stupid. When people cut, they are in control of their pain. No one else is hurting them, it's only them. Just for that brief moment, all the rest of the pain disappears. It gives them the power to feel in control of their own feelings. It's a tingly release of emotions, but it doesn't last very long. Sometimes they just hate themselves so much that they just want to destroy themselves. They don't want to be beautiful. They hate themselves and see that they're ugly, so why should they be beautiful on the outside? Statistics. 1% of the US population engages in self-abuse. It is estimated that about 3 billion people in the United States have a serious cutting problem. 13% of ages 13 to 15-year-olds have deliberately harmed themselves. It is estimated that 1 in 200 girls have cut themselves. Cutting usually starts between the ages of 10 and 15. I was 12. At age 12, I was taken advantage of by an older boy, and it drove me into a deep depression. At school, I was tormented. People bullied me every single day. They went, "Up! No one cares," every time I tried to say something. Shoved up against the bathroom wall by a guy and being called stupid. They would say that I was ugly. They would say that I was a boy because I did not have boobs yet. I was 12. And my school was small. It was about 120 people, and that was elementary to high school. In small schools, word travels fast, and if one person hates you, everyone else is going to go along too if they want to be cool. Everything just seemed awful. I didn't even want to live. And I heard about cutting, so I thought I'd give it a try. I remember the first night I did it, I went to my mother and told her, because I felt really bad. Because I liked it. It was never deep, I don't have any scars, but I was still harming myself. Because for just that moment, I was responsible for my pain. No one else could touch me. This went on from 7th grade to 11th. Then I met someone special who gave me power to stop. And yes, some people do it for attention. And sure, maybe part of me just wanted to be noticed, to see who cared. And that's okay. Some people think that when people are doing it for attention, they just want to have people give sympathy to them. Sometimes maybe some people need a little sympathy. Some people need to know that someone out there cares about them. I remember thinking, what if my mom told everyone that I died? What if I could be invisible for a day and watch people's reaction? Would they care? Would they laugh? Would they smile? Would they say, "Oh, that bitch deserves it"? What would happen? They wouldn't have that person to make fun of every day. They'd lose their entertainment. But other than that, would they care? One day in 7th grade, the guy who was bullying me so hard, the last day, I showed him my arm. I was like, "This is what you've done to me." And then some kid told me, "You should go kill yourself." And he was like, "No, she might actually do it." Looks like I got his attention. But not for long. He continued on his bullying. Cutting becomes an addiction, that feeling of power and control over yourself. Because for so many people, they're bullied at school and they just feel like their emotions are out of control because everyone else is deciding how they're feeling. They're dictating what goes through their minds. And for that moment, you're deciding. You're choosing what you want to feel for once. A cutter can be anyone, from the gothic girl to the theater kid to the cheerleader to anyone. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. So you really should be careful about what you say. Don't put something down that you don't understand. Some people handle their pain in an unhealthy way. And yes, they need help. But they don't need you talking down about them. I was lucky enough to have someone come to me and help me. I had a support system. And I stopped. And I look back and think, I don't know that girl. I don't know what could make that girl do that. But then again, I do. Society, bullying, tormenting, how people treated me. And I'm glad that I found a way out, and I really hope that everyone else who's struggling is able to find an inner peace that makes them truly happy so they can love themselves. Thanks for listening, and if you ever need anyone to talk to, you're welcome to leave a comment. I'll try to answer. Bye.